Hi guys, it's time again for a news video here on MRTV. I'm William, a team member of MRTV, and will keep you up to date about VR and AR news on this channel. In this video we take a look at Metas Cambria video, and you will find out why in our opinion Meta made a mistake publishing this short clip. Let's go!
Okay, let's go!
Your Meta Quest 2 VR headset should soon reach a new milestone, as update V40 is rolling out right now. The headset might not let you fly like this one, but more on that later. With the newer update, Meta gives you new security and accessibility options on your Quest 2. This includes selective app restrictions that will help you keep some users from accessing content you don't want them to. If you have kids, then it's a good choice to make it difficult to play games that are not made for them. Rather than just locking the whole headset, you can now selectively lock individual apps and games. Speaking of security, V40 will mean making secure 3DS authorized payments is a bit easier. Before the update hit, you had to use the Oculus mobile app to authorize these kind of payments from credit cards. Now that authorization will be handled inside the Quest 2 headset. Note, this will only automatically apply to Quest Store purchases, as in-game purchases will require developers to opt in and allow the native authorization. Meta follows another data security trend. There's near end-to-end encryption coming to Messenger as part of V40. However, this is only true for single chats and it's still in the testing phase. Bad news for group chats, folks. But seriously, I'm surprised in a positive way that Meta makes changes like that and will bring more security standards like that in the future. Also, there is a change in the audio system. Now you can switch to a mono audio mode. At first, this sounds like a bad idea because the same sound can be heard from both speakers, but this feature will hopefully make it easier for those with hearing problems to engage with the VR content. Maybe it's interesting for some of you that you also can manually adjust the balance between your right and left side speaker. Lastly, there's the addition of new VR-compatible keyboards being added to the Quest 2's supported devices. If you are one of the early adopter Meta workers, then you already have a reason for buying the Logitech K830 keyboard or the Apple Magic Keyboard. These keyboards are in the Quest 2 digital portfolio and have a virtual representation that appears exactly where the keyboard is in reality. With the new update, two new keyboards are added: the Logitech K375 and the Logitech MX Keys. Meta doesn't stop to highlight the work-related uses of its metaverse tech. We know that Project Cambria will not be a gaming headset. In my opinion, it is safe to say that we will get more devices with VR support in the future. Which gadget do you want in VR? Before we talk about Meta's Cambria fail, there is another interesting news item about the Quest 2. The slow motion demo video Showdown shows us the possibilities on this headset. Meta has ported this demo as a help for PC VR developers to bring their games to the Quest 2. Even though this demo is 8 years old, I think it's pretty impressive what the hardware of the Quest 2 can handle. Meta ported the short demo as a case study for optimizing PC VR content to run on Quest 2. Sure, the app has been heavily optimized and doesn't look as good as its PC VR counterpart, but it shows us that developers can create complex games for the Quest 2 as well. Perhaps there is a VR developer among you who can comment on this in detail. That would be exciting not only for me, but also for many members of the community. After months of promoting that its Project Cambria headset would change the worlds of virtual, augmented and mixed reality, CEO Mark Zuckerberg has finally given us a first look at what it can do, and it was an underwhelming presentation. VR is probably more popular than ever, and the Quest 2 leads the way with its sleek design, impressive capabilities, and extensive library of exclusive VR games. But can Meta replicate that with Project Cambria? I'm not sure at the moment. One such upgrade is color pass-through, an ability that will allow Cambria wearers to see the real world around them in full color rather than in a monochrome like on the Quest 2. We talked about that a few videos ago. Mark gives us a minute-long look at his time playing The World Beyond. Zuckerberg throws a virtual ball around for his animal mate to fetch, and he gives the little critter a scratch on the head when he does a good job. Tamagotchi fans will be falling in love with Cambria at this moment. Stan Lorock, founder and CEO of Lynx, a company from France that builds the Lynx R1, a close competitor to the Cambria, did a live reaction video and he was not impressed. For example, Stan criticizes that the latency and alignment between the real and virtual hand will be an obstacle in the user interface. The fact that Meta spends $3 billion per quarter on VR and delivers a presentation like this is very underwhelming, according to Stan. Beyond the color, none of the world beyond looked it couldn't be done on the Quest 2. Meta needs to stop creating a hype about their products. It seems as if there is a technical limit that Meta cannot cross at the moment. Nevertheless, what we got to see there is not particularly impressive. What do you think about that? Are you as disappointed as we are, or was something like this to be expected? Feel free to leave your opinion in the comments, we are looking forward to it. Do you remember that screenshot from a few minutes ago with the VR headset that lets you fly? Okay, we have to admit that the headset probably won't help you get this superpower. Sebastian even asked explicitly. However, we get a very lightweight Steam VR headset that should sit comfortably on our head for 4 to 5 hours. So what might be we looking at? DPVR is a well-known VR brand in China. They have produced a couple of pretty good VR standalone headsets for media consumption as well as tethered PC VR headsets. The E4 moniker suggests that we might be looking at a tethered PC VR headset that could compete with the likes of the G2 or the Index. Since DPVR tagged us and other outlets like Road2VR, it seems like this could be a device that might launch on Western markets. The more VR options we get, the better. If you are interested in this headset, you should definitely follow this channel, because I have a good feeling that we will see this headset in action on MRTV very soon. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I will see you next week. William out.